Hey guys, what's up? It's ItsAnnaLouise, and today's video is one that actually got requested, and I thought it was like a really great idea, and I was like, why have I not thought about this sooner? So this video actually got requested, and I thought it was a great idea, and I was like, why have I not thought of this sooner? It is how to set up a BETTA fish tank for under $50, and I thought that this was such a great idea, and so I basically sat down and kind of looked and thought and researched on some really good things and items and products and ways to do things so that you can have a really nice BETTA fish tank set up for under $50. And I took some of my own personal items into account that I have in my own tanks, and then I also did, like I said, the research. And in this video I basically am going to tell you the things, kind of show you on screen, and at the end I will show you some examples of my tanks that fit these qualifications. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into the video. So like I said, I do have two options. One is for a 5-gallon tank and the other is for a 3.5-gallon tank. We are going to go ahead and start off with the 5-gallon tank. Now, this one you actually get at Walmart, and I know a lot of people for some reason are like, ew, when it comes to getting fish tank stuff and supplies from Walmart, but I have a few of these tanks and I think they're great. And they come with a filter and everything, just, you know, your normal aquarium starter kit. And for a 5-gallon tank, you can get it at $29.98 by the brand Aquaculture. So 5-gallon tank right here, knocked off the bat, first thing off the list for $29.98 from Walmart. And a good thing is, Walmart has an option where basically you can buy things and have it sent to the store, and you can get it a lot faster and for not that shipping price basically. So if you don't have Amazon Prime, Walmart's another good basically place to get these things and to do these things, which is why I looked them up at Walmart as well. So basically most of the things that I'm telling you about either come from Walmart or Amazon, but I'm sure you can also of course get them in your local pet stores as well, some of these things. But anyway, like I said, the very first thing is this tank. It does come with a filter to begin with, and it is a nice 5-gallon size. So the very next thing I think that you will need for your little setup starter under $50 tank would be aquarium salt. And aquarium salt is something that I think is basically something that everyone needs to have. It is such a great staple item for your aquarium. Yes, BETTA fish are freshwater fish, but aquarium salt comes in handy big time when it comes to, say, if your fish has some type of ailment, if it's like getting sick, even if it's just so many different things, y'all, aquarium salt can come in handy. And I always add aquarium salt just a little bit after every water change. It's just really good for your BETTA in general and the water. So I think it's definitely something that everyone should have. And on Walmart.com, the cheapest little pack of it that I saw, and I use this brand, I think aquarium salt is aquarium salt, and the cheaper you can get it, the better, for $1.99, you guys. That's what I found it for. So you can get the aquarium salt for $1.99, and I think it's definitely something that you should have. And that's another option I saw. You can get it and have it sent to the store, so it's fast just like that, and you're not having to pay an arm and a leg. So the next thing that I have on my list is something that you will definitely need, which would be prime and stress coat. And this prime and stress coat that I'm talking about is by API, and it is a mixture. So when you do have a BETTA fish tank and you're setting it up, you cannot use chlorinated water. That will kill your fish. So you will always need a prime/water conditioner for your tank. And basically what I do, just to be on the safe side, I use distilled water that does not have the chlorine and the bad chemicals in it, along with the water conditioner, just to be extra safe. So basically what I do, and I recommend doing this as well, is just get a couple of jugs like at Walmart or somewhere of the water that has no chlorine in it and none of those chemicals, and you can like basically automatically fill your tank up with that, and then add the water conditioner on top, just be extra safe. And then what you can do with the jugs is don't throw them away, just fill them back up with tap water, let them sit for over 24 hours, and then they are perfectly fine to use in your aquarium, and it's easy. You can just take the jug and pour it in, and bada bing bada boom. But I still use the water conditioner as well with it, because I like to just be extra safe, and it can never hurt to be extra cautious. And with the stress coat mixed in, then it's like perfect, because you get water conditioner and stress coated once, and I actually found this on Amazon, and on Amazon it is $4.19 for a 4-ounce bottle. So there that is, and it does have a little measurement on the top, as you can see, so you can know how much to put in your tank whenever you get it. And the next thing on my list is aquarium gravel. So you need substrate for your aquarium. You don't want to just go with it like the bare bottomed. You can either do sand or you can do gravel. Most of mine are with gravel, and for the total of a bag of the gravel, I got it to be at $4.94. This is also from Walmart. Aquarium gravel is gravel. I don't really think it matters where you get it from. It all looks the same. It's gravel. But of course you can choose the color you want, but it is $4.94, and like I said, substrate is something that you definitely need and want to have for your aquarium, and this is a really good price for it, I do believe. And yeah, so basically I have listed so far aquaculture tank $29.98, aquarium salt $1.99, prime and stress coat $4.19, aquarium gravel at $4.94. And then another thing that I want to mention, and this is something that so many people will argue about, when it comes to heaters for betta fish tanks. If you live in a place that is very hot, the climate is hot, you do not need a heater. Your water will be hot. Or if you have your betta fish tank in a part of your house that stays really hot, then there's not a place where I think that you would need a heater. If the water is going to be ice cold and stuff like that, basically, where it's going to be like super cold, then yes, I could say you need a heater. But for this option, for the prices, I'm going to just assume that you live in a hotter environment or whatever, because if I did add the heater into this, it would go over the $50 amount. But just assuming that you do live in a more hot place or whatever like that, these are the essential things that I think that you would need. And for the things that I listed, it would come up to a total of $41.10. So that is right under the $50 level. And you may be saying, well, what about decorations? And this is what I have to say for that. Decorations is one place where you can get so creative with betta fish tanks, and I feel like a lot of you guys, if you watch my channel, you know about that. I use a lot of different interesting things. You do not have to go out and spend like an arm and a leg on fish tank decor. You can literally get things from your own house and put it in there. I have an adorable coffee mug in one of my betta fish tanks. Like literally the possibilities are endless, and you can find things where you don't have to pay any money for the decorations, and the decorations can be obviously bought over time, so that's why I didn't incorporate it, because you can DIY things, you can do whatever and have some really awesome decorations. So that is your first set and option, which I will at the end of this video show you my 5-gallon tank that is by Aquaculture that I did get at Walmart, so that you guys can see that option in person. But now let's go ahead and get to the second option, and this is a tank from the brand Top Fin, and I recommend this to a lot of you guys. This is the Top Fin 3.5 gallon, and you can get this for $19.99. This is a great tank. Once again, it is a starter tank, so it does come with a filter, which is great, obviously. So you have that, and it is a nice 3.5 gallon. This was the very first tank I ever got from a betta fish, and I love it. I love the shape of it. Everything about it is super nice, and I do own a couple of these tanks, as well as my friends do too. So this is a really good one to have. I've not had any issues with it. And then again, the second thing I'm going to say you're going to need is that aquarium salt, because obviously I've already explained why, and that's for $1.99. The prime and stress coat, again, $4.19 for that 4-ounce bottle. And then your aquarium gravel at $4.94. And then now with this one, since this is a cheaper option, the heater that I found is by the brand Tetra. It is one for 2 to 15 gallons, and it is $14.94. So that can work into your budget well, for a total of $46.05 for the 3.5 gallon. And basically you have some money left over, of course, for decoration, so you can spend a little here and there, or DIY a lot and use things in your house for decor. So those are my two options. They both have a little bit of money left over, and they're both really nice. It just depends on whether you would want to have the 5 gallon, the 3.5 gallon, whether you care where it comes from or whether you don't, because I know a lot of people who say that the supplies from Walmart suck, which I personally disagree. I don't think so. But these are two really nice options. I have not had any trouble with these tanks, and I think that they're great options for you if you are wanting to have a BETTA fish tank but you don't know how to go about starting one, or you think it's going to be super expensive. I think this is a very good way to go, and it's a good way to begin starting your BETTA fish owning journey, which, yeah, if you know me, you know how much I love my fish and how far I've came in a year. And yeah, so let's get to just showing you guys these examples in real life. Okie dokie guys, so here is the 5-gallon option that I told you about. Ignore my chandelier in the background. I know it's showing through. It looks kind of like Shane has a chandelier in his tank. But anyway, this is the 5-gallon tank that I was telling you guys about from Aquaculture. I love this tank. This is my second favorite tank that I own. Shane absolutely loves it. Has the filter. Sometimes the filter's a little bit strong, but a lot of daggum filters on tanks are. These rocks came from Walmart. They are the amount that I told you about. And this tank has never done me wrong. It's always been good. It's a really nice size. Like I said, Shane here loves it. And I think it's a wonderful option if you're wanting to set up a BETTA tank. Okay, you guys, and then here is the 3.5 gallon that I was telling you about. It's a really interesting shape. And here's my beautiful Navi in there. This is in my mom's room. My mom loves Navi so much that she wanted him in her room, so that's where he is. And look at those beautiful rays. I'm just so obsessed with Navi. Okay, sorry. I know I'm trying to tell you guys about the tank and I'm just talking about Navi, but he's so beautiful. But this is the tank. It's very nice. Of course, it comes with the filter, which is right back here. Super nice. And this tank has never done me wrong. Anytime I've owned any of these tanks, it has always held up and been really nice. So here is this one, just so that you can have a nice view, an example of what the tank is actually like in real life to help you decide. Navi, you are showing off, boy. I really want to breed Navi. Okay, enough talking about that though. Okay, you guys, so I really hope that you have found this video helpful. I hope now that you have a really good idea of a good way to set up a BETTA fish tank, if this is your first time wanting to set up one, or maybe you've done it before but you spent a little bit too much money and you're wanting a way to kind of may have another one set up but you don't want to spend as much money. Whatever the occasion or reason may be, I hope that you found this video helpful, and if you did, please give this a big thumbs up, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel, which you can do by hitting my face right up here. And you can watch another one of my videos by clicking right down here, and it would mean the world to me if you would do so. And I hope you have a great day or night, or whenever you may be watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video.